a straight edge across the top here. And then I just want to make sure where my horizon part, how low I'm going to go down, those sticky things. Now, I do apologize. My yellow brush got tinged with a little bit of green when I was doing this morning. So if it's got a little tinge of green, ignore it. So what I'm going to do is for my sky, I have 2 shades of yellow inks. I'm going to be using my lightest yellow, and I'm just going, oh, see, this has got, I just pulled that purple in. Hold on, let's just put this down first. Flip this over and start it again. All right. Taking my yellow, and I'm just going to, and I'm doing it very, very lightly. And the reason why I'm doing it lightly is because when you put your little scene on top of it, you have the line for your sun and some of the horizon line in there. And I want to do my other yellow on top of it. And if I do my first level too dark, then that second piece that has all the details is not going to show through if I do it too dark. So there is my sun part of my horizon. And then I'm just going to take my next piece, which would be my water area, okay? So here's my cute water area. And again, I know where I want to eventually hit it. So now I know where I want my sand piece to be. And I made it so that these 2 pieces line up with the curve to get the curve of your beach, okay? So now I'm going to put down the curve of my beach, and I'm gonna go grab my brown, and I'm gonna grab some of my pecan for my sand. And again, I mean, I'm just doing these really, really quickly, just for demonstration purposes. But if you take the time and build up different layers, you can make your sand look like really great sand. You can make your water, use more than just the one colors. Again, I'm just showing you how these stencils are to be put together. So we're just putting down our sand at this point, like so. Okay, so now there is our scene for our beach. I'm actually going to go in, I think, with a little bit of my moon rock, because I always like browns to have a, if I can find my gray brush, let's see what's on here. I just like putting gray on my browns, just to dirty it up a little bit and give it a little extra dimension. But again, if you were using these with also some distress inks and then you water activate them, you would probably get this really, really gorgeous beach type scene. So there is my sand. I would probably even spritz it as well. Now, where did I put my water? Okay, so now for the water, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna ink blend it in your blue. And you could have done your ink blending of the blue first, because then your brown could have covered it. That's totally up to you. Again, just doing these quickly. So I'm gonna grab that piece of paper that I had before to cover my yellow, because I want my horizon. Oops. And I'm going to use my light blue to start with. And this has my dark blue on it. Let me see. I have to wash my brushes today, you guys, because they are in need of a good washing. All right, so I'm just going to ink blend this blue for the undertone of my water. And again, because this one is going to have the detail marks from the stencil, you want to do your undertone to be your lighter first. Okay, I'm just trying to get some color down to fill it up. And then I'm also going to grab my larger brush and just kind of smooth it out a little. And it's okay that I have that other blue already on my brush. It's just going to give a variation more to the water anyways. So now you have the 3 parts of your card. And then what you're going to do is now start adding in your details. So we're going to add in our horizon details and our water details. So you're going to line up as best as you can with that curve. And then you're going to want to take one of your smaller brushes. And I'm going to grab my next, my medium blue, and see how that's going to work on here. And I don't quite know yet, but I'm going to see if, yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now I'm just going to continue adding in the details of my waves and my ocean spray, which is built right in to the stencil. And look at that, you automatically get ripples into your ocean. And then I'm going to bring it back a little bit further because my ocean, I'm going to actually move it down a little bit too. And I'm going to just lightly add ones to the back, just so it has some variation in there. And then on the top part, I'm going to first add for my sun area, I'm going to grab some orange really quick, just to put a little bit of a haze into my sun area. Because, you know, the sky's not just yellow. I just want to tinge it up a little, make it look a little more sun-kissed here, like so. Okay, so I just put a little bit of a haze there. And now I'm going to go in with my horizon and then my darker yellow. Now this is not going to be a really big, bold statement, but again, it's just so that you get, because it's just the haze and the rays. I think I'm going to need to tape this one down because it's a little skinnier. Let's just tape that there. Okay, and then I lined up my line with my horizon because that's where my sun. And now I'm going to add more pressure with this yellow, because my 2 yellows that I have, I don't have like a super, super pale yellow and then a medium yellow. Mine are actually kind of close in color, but enough that it's gonna, or at least it should, okay, let's see, and there you go. You got like the little ripples of the sun up in. And then you know what? Should probably add a little yellow reflecting into the water as well. And there, you just made a cute little beach scene, and we have tons of little girls in bathing suits that you can add there.